as they keep the drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian McCaffrey, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now McManus for the extra point. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
That is the exact right play part of it.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Brings up 2nd.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Gerald Everett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, 49ers 14. Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Third down.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First down, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Flush to his right. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the third time. Picked off near the 26. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. Over the middle to Smith. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Now it's Murray. And this is caught at the 8. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. First, he got 29 yards that time. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Gerald Everett as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
Get down near the goal line. This is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Harrison Butker is set to...
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. Buda Baker there on the coverage.
On that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Escaping the pressure right, and that is incomplete. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go. 180!
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
Let's see what you got.
Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
And out.
So that'll back him up 5.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe. Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
The 49er first down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! White. Mike, 55. Check, I got this. Check right. Watching it go. Big. 54.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Harold Landry just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
It's 2nd down.
12.
To try again after the sack. Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jordan Phillips in there to drop him. It sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Sliding out of the pocket. Murray fighting, lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray rolling to his right, going deep for Hopkins. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. And to give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup for
afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here we go. Wait, 11, 21.
Garoppolo on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Number 12.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available and incompletion as a result.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
13. Hey, John.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
inches from pay dirt. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that'll bring him back within 4. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time.
Oh, yeah.
Picked off at the 22 and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well, and they may have run into him after the kick went away. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39, Murray. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. To throw, it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, it's Murray. Down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Kinlaw drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They've got to go thank the guys on D.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now they try the right side here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Taken down.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Garoppolo now. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the 4th quarter. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing now is Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
2nd and 3 at the Niners.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And 2.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Cardinals. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
1-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. He talked about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Arizona, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. And they will hit the road next week for a